Hello everybody, welcome. This is paper 1 from May 2022 and this is time zone 1. So I think this is actually quite a challenging paper. 6-mark question. Karl has 3 brown socks and 4 black socks in his drawer. He takes 2 socks at random from the drawer. Complete the tree diagram. So here we have first sock, second sock. He takes 2 socks at random from the drawer, and then just looking at this, here he has 7 total socks and 3 brown, and now he has 6 total socks and 2 brown. So if he selected a brown, we know there's 1 fewer socks and then also 1 fewer brown socks. Essentially what we have here is non-replacement. We're not putting the socks back. So if he selects a black sock right here, then after that, how many black socks does he have? Well, he only has 3, and he has 1 sock in his hand, so he only has a total of 6. Binary events as well. This should be 3, 6, and 3, 6. Remember, these need to add to 1. Okay. Find the probability that Karl takes 2 socks of the same color. So how does that happen? He can either have a brown sock and a brown sock. That will result in him having 2 socks of the same color, or he can take a black sock and a black sock. So to find the probability that he gets a brown, if we have a tree diagram here, we just multiply along the channels. In this case, we'll have 6 over 42, or if we simplify this a little more, how could we do this? 6 over 42 be 3 over 21, or 1 over 7. And then if we multiply along here, black times black, 4 over 7 times 3 over 6 is going to be 12 over 42. In this case, 6 over 21, or what could we say? 2 over 7. Okay, so 1/7 of the time he has 2 browns, 2/7 of the time he has 2 blacks. In both cases, he has a pair of socks that are the same color. So let's write that out. So what can we say? If we wanted to, this might be a little more than you need. P same is equal to, let's say, P black plus P brown. For a 2-mark question, you probably wouldn't want to, well, I mean you could, but might not want to put this level of detail into a question. 2/7 is equal to 3/7. Alright, so the probability that he has 2 socks of the same color is 3/7. Okay, and remember, probability questions, decimal fraction percent are all acceptable. Alright, part C. Given that Karl has 2 socks of the same color, find the probability that he has 2 brown socks. So given that, so we're in the realm of conditional probability, that he has 2 socks of the same color, find the probability that he has 2 brown socks. So in our formula booklet, we have a formula for conditional probability, and it looks like this. PA given B is equal to PA and B over PB. So conditional probability, we often want to read from the back to the front, where we're dealing with some subset, and then we're saying out of that subset, what is the probability that we have, let's say, a smaller portion within that subset. So in this case, given that Karl has 2 socks of the same color, so in his hand he has 2 socks of the same color, all of, like 2 socks of the same color, maybe it's double black, double brown. Given that he has 2 socks of the same color, find the probability that he has brown socks. So out of all the socks that are the same color, what fraction of those are brown? Essentially that's what we're asking. So let's go ahead and work this out. I think, to be honest, a lot of these questions with conditional probability are going to be easier to solve if we think about it conceptually. So let's write this out. So the probability that he has the same socks. 3/7 of the time he has socks of the same color. And out of that fraction, out of that portion where he has the same color, what fraction of those are brown socks? So here it is. 2/7 of the time he has black, 1/7 of the time he has brown. So 1/7 out of that 3/7 he has brown. In this case, we could write this as, you can put this into your calculator. In the end, we'll get 1/3. And I guess I can try to represent this. Maybe I will. I'm going to try to show an example. So these are the total socks that he could have if he selects 2, and we know that he could get brown black, he could get black brown, and so. And what do we know? 3/7 of the time, this is maybe 3/7 of the time, this is him getting 2 of the same color. This is probability that he has the same color. But there are ways that this can work out. Let's see. Let's say this is maybe a little overkill, to be honest, but this is 1/7 of the time he has brown socks, and then black socks would just be within here, 2/7. Altogether he has 3/7. What fraction of that 3/7 is brown? Well, 1/7 of that 3/7 is brown. And so the answer is just 1/3. I think conceptually is the easiest way to work these out, rather than the formula. Alright everybody, I hope that was helpful, and as always, best of luck. Take care.